So that debate was a disaster. We learned nothing. The Real Housewives make more sense than that.
Literally.
Bring it, Tim. You get it
You
done.
hung them on your curtains.
They were there before I even showed up at the residence.
Excuse me. Thank you for speaking while I'm interrupting. While I'm speaking.
Literally. You said
if I may finish. If I may finish.
You can't be on both sides.
Gentlemen, you'll have your turn.
Republicans want Trump. Last night was filler. It looks like The Bachelor. You know, when the guy knows who he's going to propose to early, but he still has to suffer through rose ceremonies. Trump took Republicans to the fantasy suite last night.
For decades, you've watched rotten and crooked politicians like Biden treat American jobs as disposable and American workers as expendable. They sat back and got rich by taking bribes to let other countries rape and pillage our jobs and our wealth. That's what happened. Joe Biden claims to be the most pro-union president in history. Nonsense. Think of it. His entire career, just think of it. His entire career has been an act of economic treason and union destruction. But crooked Joe Biden is back like a wretched old vulture trying to finish off his prey.
That Trump wins. Crisp, colorful, graphic depictions of Biden that have a story arc. Easy to follow. Trump's flying above the primary and attacking the head of the snake.
Joe Biden came to Michigan to pose for photos at the picket line. But it's his policies that send Michigan auto workers to the unemployment line. Biden's mandate isn't a government regulation. It's a government assassination of your jobs and of your industry. The auto industry is being assassinated. Under a Trump administration, gasoline engines will be allowed. And sex changes for children will be banned. Is that okay? I think we have it.
There it is. Biden is the extremist. That's the framing. A phony villain holding a blowhorn for an 80-second photo op. Trump's going right at the heart of the Biden brand.
But it was the men and women who got every single day, they got up and came back home with grease on their hands, and they were the ones that paid the price. They paid a big, big price. The only time Joe Biden has ever gotten his hands dirty is when he's taking cash from foreign countries, which is quite often, actually. Joe Biden only cares about enriching his own family. I care about enriching your family.
So the rope-a-dope is over. Trump's right square in the middle of the ring now, and COVID can't save Biden. This is the fight.
This MAGA threat is a threat to the brick and mortar of our democratic institutions. But it's also a threat to the character of our nation.
This MAGA threat, come on. We know the drill. This is how Biden's framing the election. He's going to make it about democracy, character, and recovery. And Trump wants the election to be about revenge, wages, and saving civilization. But the Democrats and the media will blast voters with a fire hose of lies.
No doubt about it. Our border is secure.
Bidenomics has worked so well.
Wages continue to grow faster than inflation.
More than 12,000 pages of bank records and 2,000 suspicious activity reports. None of it links to Joe Biden.
Lying works. It's how Biden won the last election. It's the only way they win. Checking accounts are getting whacked. The stock market's flat. Mortgage rates near 8%. Rent, insurance, gas, food. Folks are getting hammered. The media mind games will be off the charts. The wild card is Biden falling. If he falls again, it's Newsom's shot.
Under any circumstances at all, yes or no, will you ever accept the Democratic nomination to run for president in 2024? Under any circumstances at all. That's a yes or no.
I'm looking forward. I was just in Chicago with the DNC.
I don't need the long answer. I want the yes or no answer.
To President Biden's inauguration.
Will you accept it under any circumstances?
Of course not. It's a hypothetical.
Yes or no?
No.
No, under any circumstances.
It's ridiculous. Joe Biden's our president.
You called me ridiculous.
Joe Biden is
I'm going to make you pay for my In-N-Out burger.
Joe Biden won the debate tonight, and you're right about In-N-Out burger.
They haven't pulled the ripcord yet, but Newsom's a threat. And it triggers an identity politics circular firing squad on the left if that happens, that the Democrat Party cannot survive.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.